Hey guys, welcome to episode number 5 of the Derby Current Live, and to start off this episode, we are still in the summer transfer window. We are second in the table at the moment. Both of our first two games are victories, and we've not really got much transfer budget left. We've only got 7 million plus 60 grand in wages, so in between the two episodes, I went through the transfer hub, tried to involve Bellarabi in as many deals as possible, and it's incredible how narrow-minded in a way the game is. In terms of transfers. So all of these players here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 failed transfers. In the end, we've only managed to get Danny Ings and Jesse Lingard accepted. Now this Lingard deal won't actually work as well because we haven't actually got enough money for his wages. What we could do is hope that Bellarabi gets sold in the next 2 or 3 days. That's the only chance this Jesse Lingard deal works. However, we've got Danny Ings here. The only issue is, do we really need another striker? It'd probably mean Che Adams having to go back out wide. But I think I'd rather have Danny Ings than Bellarabi. I don't really like Bellarabi. His stamina's really poor, and Danny Ings quite a good impact player, and you always need more goals. So let's go negotiate this deal to kick off this episode. It's just such a frustrating thing that literally there's only 2 players on the card that we could have potentially got, and like, I'll still do the deal, but it's a bit disappointing that we couldn't get someone a bit better. So Danny Ings is looking for 105k in wages and a 1.3 million pound signing on bonus. It leaves us a little bit of money potentially to sign somebody. I'm just going to try and move that signing on bonus down. Unfortunately, he's going to stick at the 1.3, so we're going to go accept that. Get Danny Ings back, well, the player that we wanted to sign a good while ago now, into the club. It does mean, obviously, Bellarabi does go to Liverpool, but we don't exactly need him. I think I'd rather have another striker than a winger. We've got Schürrle and Lawrence here, both wingers capably, and Mason Bennett could do a job as well. A few scout reports here then for Nathan Redmond and Jesse Lingard, a player that we could have potentially got. I could still potentially get him in January. That might be one option, because we do actually get 10 million for the Champions League, I believe. So with the current money we do have, we can obviously look at Lingard in January. But for the time being, I think we're going to have to go with the squad that we have got. I don't think we could really, with the money that we've got, I don't think we can. What I can always do with the strikers is, let's say we play Danny Ings just in the Champions League. That's one option. Or play him just in an away game, something like that, like we do in real life with Winnall and Nugent. Nugent plays at home and Winnall away. So, something we're going to have to look at. I'm really annoyed that he's dropped. Like, the start of last season till February, absolutely incredible, and then February to now he just really hasn't done too much. So I think we will go with that lineup for the next game against Manchester City at the Etihad. If we can win the game, potentially go top. I don't mind a point though against a team like City, obviously a very good one. One thing we did actually do last year was play a 5 at the back when we played City. You remember we were 3-0 down at half time, changed it to a 5 at the back, and we pulled it back to 3-3. So something we may have to look at early on in this game, but it's quite easily done. Here's the Manchester City team then. They are playing that 5-3-2, so we may need to look to change to that, because last time we got absolutely dominated, but it is a really weak Manchester City team. It's one of those mechanics in the game that I don't quite understand why it happens. But there are players such as Widmer, Jerome Boateng, still obviously very good, Edison Company, Fabian Delph. They have just sold Aguero to Real Madrid, so it is Coyote and Gabriel Jesus up front. There's still a pretty decent team in there, but it's going to be a tough one. Ball into Adams, chance to get the goal. Saved by Edison, but it's gone in anyway. Really good early start then against Manchester City. We've been on the front foot from the start, and the young Englishman that I kind of hope in a way that Derby do sign at some point, maybe in the summer, would be a really good player for the future, I think, and would fit into the team quite nicely. Obviously competing with Vidra or maybe at striker, he'd be a great player for the club. Vidra obviously linking up, left-footed finish. He's got that 86 finisher now, and I don't know if signing Danny Ings was the right thing to do when you got players such as Adams banging him in every game. Now into Adams, chance to get the second hopefully. Got the shot off and it's a goal. Like, I haven't played career mode in a good week now, and I'm finding it reasonably easy, and I don't get why. Haven't touched the sliders at all, but we're finding it quite easy against Manchester City, whereas this time, like 6 months ago in the save, I was really struggling. But Adams obviously getting his second goal there. City haven't actually crossed the halfway line, I don't think. I genuinely can't remember a moment where the ball has gone over the halfway line into my defence. It's been really one-sided. First real attack here then for City. He's got the shot off, and it's... I just don't get this game sometimes. Literally their first attack, and they've scored. Gabriel Jesus there, obviously very clinical and probably about 89 rated by now on the career mode, as we are 4 years in. Yeah, we just lost out on a corner. Boateng into Jesus, and it's a left-footed finish. Maybe my keeper could have done a bit better. It was a pretty decent finish, but yeah, I think the keeper could have done a little bit better with a bit better positioning, but nevertheless, still 1 goal to the good. Chance from Vidra. It's through, gets the shot, and he's in the back of the net. Straight from the start of the second half there. It wasn't actually a kick-off glitch, but it was pretty close. But the check does make it 3-1, but it's incredible. Like, he's only got like 70-odd finishing, but it's a lot better than that. I don't know why he's so broken on this game. He makes the run through the middle, easy as that, and it's in the back of the net, and we've got that 2-goal lead back. And I don't know how, like, he's got 3 goals already in 3 games. Same with Adams, and that combination is just working out tricks. Ball into Jesus. Don't want to give away a penalty. He's got the shot off, and it's in the back of the net. You just didn't want to give him a penalty there, because obviously Jesus is very good on the ball. Fabian Delph with the run into the box, and the 2-goal lead goes down to 1 again. As you can see, Jesus here, I could have maybe gone a bit deeper with Kajar, but then nobody tracking the run of Delph, and it's in the back of the net. I don't know what it is. My keeper's just... He should be really saving that. He's got very good stats as well. If you look at my goalkeeper stats on Fontana, I thought, oh yeah, he's going to be a good goalie. Look at them stats. He's got 90 diving and 90 reflexes, but I think that positioning is a big factor. But both goalkeepers, well, out of the 2, obviously Fontana's better. City through here, and Aspas has scored. I don't know how my defenders missed that. I'm really annoyed. Iago Aspas, former Liverpool man, last 10 minutes as well. 6-goal thriller. Just couldn't quite get it out. Nice passing play, of course, but Darmian missing the ball. Really annoying, like. It's one of them, really. And there we go, full time against Manchester City. A 3-3 draw in the end. Probably a fair result. We were pretty poor in that second half. Good couple of goals from Che Adams, and then our gas tank kind of ran out because of obviously fitness. But yeah, it's one of them. Like, against City, you're probably going to expect to draw or lose. 2 transfer offers then. First one for Marino. I don't mind getting rid of. He's ridiculously tall, but at 62 rated, I'm not really looking to keep him. Now, with the money, we could actually get that Jesse Lingard deal over the line. But I don't really want to get rid of Max Lowe. He's one of the few players that actually originally started this career mode, and I don't want to get rid of him. I'd rather get rid of Sesu and Cambo, if anyone. But unfortunately, it is really difficult to get rid of players on this year's career mode. I don't know if we need that extra winger as well. So I think just because it is deadline day, I do really want to get that Jesse Lingard deal done as well. We're going to go negotiate this deal for Max Lowe. Get as much money as possible, because the thing is about him, he's only got about 75 pace, which isn't amazing. Very good tackling stats, of course, because I've stuck him in the training for so long. But we'll go up to 15. I'll be happy with that number. It's nice and round. It's 6 million more than his value. I know he's still very young and probably would grow to an 80. But he unfortunately just doesn't quite have those pace stats that I do require at a fullback position. But unfortunately, there's literally 2.5 million between their offer, or maybe more. No, literally 2.5 million. They offered 12.5. We offered 15, and they've gone no. A little bit annoying. Transfer offer here for Callum Guy then from Sheffield United. We're not exactly going to need him. I've accepted the last 2 offers for him, but unfortunately hasn't gone to any of the clubs. So whether he does go to Sheffield United, it's one of them little glitches, I think, in career mode, and I don't know if anyone else has noticed. But it looks like we're not going to be able to get Jesse Lingard done, which is a bit of a shame, because if you look at our actual wingers we've got, we could obviously put Adams out wide, but I'd rather keep an up striker. And then we've got Schürrle, really. I'd rather play Lawrence down the middle. He obviously can do a job out wide, but I'd rather play him down the middle. And we've got 3 backup fullbacks. Whereas I could have really done with that low deal going through and swapping him for Lingard, who can obviously do a job out wide. And yeah, obviously Mason Bennett here. Always that option. Just looking at our transfer business then, obviously we brought in Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Danny Ings, Schürrle, Kajar, and Darmian, and Afora. And then we got rid of Ciceretti, Emerson, and that's about it. So yeah, we got rid of players obviously in swap deals as well. I think it's been kind of difficult. We've kind of been forced in some ways to get Danny Ings, for example. I think those two deals were absolutely fantastic for those, like 15 million for them too, really happy. So if you look at the business we did then, 54 going in and 38 going out, we didn't exactly spend that much. We have obviously still got a little bit, at about 7 mil left in the budget. Obviously we'll look to do some business in January. But yeah, like, it's kind of annoying that the budget, even though we finished in the top 4, we weren't exactly given a big budget, which is a bit of a shame. Obviously both Bellarabi and Palmer Brown from us going to Liverpool, they're only 2 signings, and getting rid of Ox and Danny Ings and Woodburn and Lovburn. So yeah, just looking at the calendar then, we have got the game against Manchester United next at Old Trafford, then Club Brugge 2 days later in the Champions League, and then Villarreal a week after, well, 2 weeks after, with Newcastle and Arsenal in between. It's one of them where we're going to have to prioritise these 2 games over the other one, because obviously realistically we're not going to beat Bayern Munich, but we can beat Villarreal and we can beat Club Brugge, but it will mean playing a weak team in the Prem. But I think we're doing well at the moment, so I don't want to compromise the team for the next game against Man United, but it will mean we have to play a bit of a weaker team against Bruges. So it's one of them where it's a little bit frustrating, the fixtures, but that's Champions League football. We've done well in terms of investing in depth, like we've got plenty of options, not exactly too many out wide. Obviously Bennett's our backup winger, Schürrle can do a job either side if Ox and Simon are low, and yeah, we've got these 2 at cam, and then at striker we've got 3 options, and Adams can always play in the winger position. So I'm pretty happy with the squad. I could have done with getting rid of Max Lowe, but he is still growing. And if you compare the 2, I don't know what I really like. I like the fact that Darmian's got the extra bit of height, obviously like 3 inches taller, and the 5-star weak foot, and the work rates, they're really great. I think he's got basically the same physical stats now, slightly better reactions and balance on Darmian, but in terms of pace and strength, I'd say Max Lowe's probably slightly better. So it's one of them where we'll probably give him a go in the Champions League anyway. Very good ball control, Max Lowe, very good marking, slightly less standing tackling than Darmian, obviously at 85, very good indeed. So I don't know, we'll see how the season goes. But yeah, same with Sissoko Cambo, like I don't know where he's going to play. We could always put him at left wing, like he's got 97 pace. I'm sure he make something happen. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. We're going to wrap it up here. I know we've only played 1 game and done the window, but yeah, I just thought I'd get us back onto form. But yeah, we've got Manchester United next in the next episode, so that's going to be a really good one. Currently got Adams and Vidra as the top goal scorers, same with Jesus and Thomason from Huddersfield. Obviously, if you look at the table, Nottingham Forest are somehow, we beat them, and then somehow they've beaten somebody and drawn with their squad. It's a really bad squad. So yeah, Burnley at the bottom, Liverpool, I don't get why. It's one of them things, but like teams like Liverpool and Arsenal and City never really do that well. It's always Man United and Everton doing really well. But nevertheless, hopefully you did enjoy this episode. We're still unbeaten in the Prem after drawing against City, 3-3 in the end, massive game. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. Leave a like if you did enjoy it, and see you soon. Bye.